Oh, this fucking thing. Oh, you suck. What the fuck? Get that away from here. Okay. No, yes, no. Make this a little more beefy. Fucking dirty my hands. Oh. I don't know if you can see it, but whew, my new favorite thing from Costco. King crab soup. So it's like corn chowder, clam chowder, but with king crab instead. Woohoo! You guys, if you guys haven't tried this, you gotta try it. It's pretty awesome. Oh, it's hot. Oh. Easy, easy night tonight. Kind of deloading everything. Just did a little bit of leggies. My bar came in. My barbell. I bought the Chris Duffin's new generation power bar, black oxidized. Pretty stoked to use that on Sunday. Yeah. Oh, this thing is killer. Super hot. This is my favorite juice. Simply lemonade with blueberry. This is my favorite juice. Oh, it's nice and slushy. Ooh. No, that's good. If you guys haven't tried it, you gotta try it. Especially with this bread. Was all, buddy. Dude, it's hot. Woo. Did a deload. I did my deload on Sunday. My whole upper body is wrecked from that. Had a massage on Saturday. Deloaded Sunday. Did 110 pound dumbbells for 4 sets of 25, so 100 reps total. Comes out to 11,000 pounds moved in 4 sets. Not bad volume that. I didn't go too bonkers. I didn't go too heavy with the dumbbells. The first 2 sets was pretty easy to get the 25. The third set starting to get hard, and then the fourth set I had to dig kind of deep for it, but It was better than going like super heavy. I think just kind of kept the weight down and did just a whole bunch of reps. Normally I do like one really heavy, not really heavy, but like one really big top set. So like 100-pound dumbbells. My rep PR for that is 46.5. I'll do those or the 110s or 120s, all the way up to the 150s. But I felt like if I just held back the reps a little bit each set, I'd end up with a lot more total volume. So that's the route I took on this one. And that's good. I don't know how long they had this at Costco, but my girlfriend just found it. And I was like, oh, let's try that. It's my new favorite thing. Ooh. Bon appetit. Yep. Yep. I'll take everything kind of easy this week. It was the first time I tapped out. First time I tapped out on my massages. I tapped out twice this massage because I just had so much areas that were just fucking brutally sore. I didn't even realize how sore my body was, but there was a couple of areas she hit that she was it's funny because I try and have her not take it easy on me, but she doesn't go her hardest, but she's going pretty hard. You can kind of see it. I got a couple of, like, that's a cut mark, but the other one is just that's just a straight up bruise from going super hard on it. Yeah, so you can kind of see that we don't pity pat when we do it. I try and eat as much pain as I can, but I've never tapped out from a massage before. I tapped out twice. I was kind of feeling like a little pussy. And those massages, man, when you get to this point, those things really help. Especially if you know you have some areas that are super tender, then you can kind of address them as you train. Yeah, that's a nice thing about it too. My girlfriend's watching F is for Family. Ooh wee, that's good. What's up, bud? Yeah, this is the week I just go easy on everything. Everything fucking hurts, so I'm just trying to. Yeah, I just went live. I wanted to show my my meal tonight. King crab soup. Oh. Not bad, it's pretty cheap. Hey babe, what do they come in the packs? They come in like packs of 3 or 2? Huh? The bowls, the soup? 2? Like one is one serving then. How much is it? For the 2? Well, that's cheap. That's cheap. That's really affordable. $9.99, and it's like two soup bowls, and one of those is a pretty good size meal. So you get like one of those and like 2 or 3 of these breads. Perfect. Social media. This is pretty much the only social media I do. I seriously just don't have time for it. I actually had a Facebook, but I turned it off because I would go down those Facebook rabbit holes. So now I just go down YouTube rabbit holes. The less rabbit holes I can keep myself from going down, the less time I spend fucking around, wasting my time. And the more time I have for other things. But yeah, it's basically just because I don't have the time for it. Yeah, I work. It's over an hour away, my job site. So just driving time, I'm on the road 2 hours out of every day. And then we get there kind of early too, so that way we can eat and get prepared for the day and stuff. Get our plan of action, what we're gonna do. Yeah, I see people constantly on the phones. I try and stay out of it. Like that's my relaxed time. I get to like go through all my podcasts and research whatever else shit that interests me. But I can go down some pretty deep rabbit holes on YouTube. Just the less rabbit holes, the better. Some of those other platforms, you'll just sit there fucking scrolling the whole time, and before you know it, you've been sitting on the toilet for over an hour. Damn, I can't get over how good this is. I always, you guys should hear some of the conversations that me and my friend Ian, he's my grade setter, and we have like we've been working long enough together and all that. Our operation is pretty impressive. Like, if you see the way that me and him work together, and you know, me on the big machine and then he's on the ground in the trench, the way that we jump back and forth, and he's always in close proximity to my bucket, but you work with them long enough, you can kind of gauge each other's moves. Like, he knows the moves I'm gonna make, I know the moves he's gonna make. So we have like it's like a real finely tuned machine that we have. It's actually pretty impressive to like watch it in action. But we ride together every day in the company truck, so some of the conversations that me and him have is just fucking hilarious. I always say, fuck man, I should have recorded that, because we just make each other scream laughing there the whole trip. It's fucking hilarious, the kind of shit that we say. Yeah, a lot of it will probably get me busted, but it's just talking shit, you know. It's fucking funny. I remember this one time we were eating lunch. We was eating lunch and had all the cows in the pasture, and I was just ripping on the cows. I was just fucking making him scream, laugh. I was like, yeah, look at these fuckers, this bull. Alright, if I was that bull, I'd be trying to like nudge all these other fucking heifers. I'm gonna nudge them near the water trough, and then right when they get close enough, I'll push them in the water trough so I can wash off all this shit from their asses. I told her I'd be the worst boo inside there. These fuckers, they would like kill me, because I would be over there right when the things start pounding rain and everything all flooding. I'll go over there and knock down the fucking telephone pole and electrocute all of us. It was just stupid shit like that. Huh? Well, how much more you get? Oh, give me a little bit more and then you can have the rest. Give me like half of that. Oh yeah, like one. No, not too much. Yeah. Okay. Pound the rest. Good, huh? Yeah. Right. Yeah, I was just ripping on them. Knock down these telephone poles and fucking electrocute us all. The time I was ripping on the cows, It's normal Hawaii weather, normally sunny. In the afternoon, up on the mountainside, you might have a sprinkle. It's usually pretty. It's usually pretty hot. It stays hot year round. And then in the wintertime, only the nighttime comes a little cooler. Like now it's getting down into, finally getting down into like the 70s. Sometimes in the high 60s. But you gotta be a little bit higher elevation to get that. If you're down at sea level, that fucker is still kind of hot. The other month, there was some nights in the gym, it was like 9 something at night, and it was still 86 degrees, 88 degrees at night. With like really high humidity, so you're just drenching sweat in the gym. But we have since we're so close to the equator, the UV index you gotta watch for too, because you'll get burnt in an hour in the sun. Like if you don't protect your skin, you can get sunburned really fast because the UV level is so high over here. So there's some days in the gym that we're just dying. But where I work is higher elevation. And it's like all the country, the ranch lands up there, so it's always cool most of the time, and it's rainy a lot up there, so having to deal with that. But I'd rather work in the rain and in the cold than in the frickin' dying sun. Nah, not close. I haven't measured them in a while, but I think maybe a couple months ago or something, I got measured, and they were 22.5 without a pump, completely cold. So normally if I pump biceps and triceps, well, when I was younger, if I pumped up the biceps and the triceps at the same time, I could get them from 22.5 to 23.5. So I don't think they're too much over 22.5 cold, but I don't know. I'd have to remeasure them. They're way too sore to even flex hard right now. And I've been hitting my arms twice a week, because I hurt that. I pulled that fucking forearm muscle doing stupid arm wrestling. I pulled it twice. So I've been hitting arms twice a week, or biceps at least twice a week, just to get some extra blood flow in there, to try and get more healing in there. Night, son. Dude, you guys gotta try this. Have you guys tried this yet from Costco? The king crab soup? Fuck, it's so good. No, so like when I do my arms, unless I'm feeling like really foggy and really strong, I really don't push it on the main day, which is the Tuesday. Tuesday is always my back and biceps night. And then I've been trying to, I worked out already. I did just some minor legs. I just did a bunch of leg presses, a couple different like hack squat machines and leg press machines. And then I did some step mill, just because it's kind of getting to the point where like my knees are really sore right now. Both of my knees are sore, especially my right one. I kind of tweaked my knee a little. When was it? It was months ago, maybe like fucking 3-4 months ago, I kind of tweaked my right knee doing like really heavy seated calf raises. I was gonna post up my unboxing of my bar, and then unless I record something tomorrow with back end buys, which I might not, I don't see myself doing any more videos until my Sunday bench session. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die. I didn't even put it on the charger. But yeah, my main day on my biceps. Yeah, I tried that route. My girlfriend kiboshed that idea. I can't have Instagram. Honestly, I really don't care about having a social media following at all. The only reason why I do this is because my phone doesn't have infinite space. So I upload my training here, and I'll always have my training on online. So I really don't care about having a social media following at all. That means nothing to me. Oh, and I'm still hungry. I ate all that and I'm still hungry. I was starving earlier. Yeah, when sometimes I just don't feel like it because I'm watching something interesting on YouTube or Netflix. You know, sometimes I have something like this and I'm like, oh, I'll just live stream just to show some of the meals that I like to eat. Yeah. But yeah, getting back to the biceps, the original, like the main biceps day, most of the time I don't even go heavy on it. I just like kind of keep the weight moderate and do more volume. And if I feel good, then I'll go heavy. And the second day I've been doing it with my second legs day, which is on Friday. And honestly, I just do like the bare minimum just to get a pump. Try not to wear it out. But I think that, so like if I'm going into like a bench deload, I can do that. Or if I'm having a bench week that I'm doing like lighter weight, then I can do that. But if I'm going into like a week one, then I'll cut that second day out. I like having my training split like this because it allows me to move things around to a certain extent and still have like the split that I need for my proper recovery. So I like this training split I'm on, and it allows me to swap my accessories legs day with my main compound movement of my lower body. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of adjustability in your training split, I think, because a lot of the times like outside influences can affect that. So say you ran a different machine, like if I'm on a different machine and like I'm bigger, so the small machines I have a hard time, you know, getting real comfortable in, and some of them just by the end of the day my knee is just throbbing, right? So say if I had like that was my main deadlift night or my main squat night, that shit's not gonna happen. It's just there's no point in me going in there and trying to squat a heavy weight when my knee is kind of feeling funny kind, right? And that's what happens when fucking people go down with a squat and they blow their shit out. So I have the adjustability in my training split that I can end up doing a light legs day on that night and try and get enough recovery in that by the end of the week on Friday I can hit a big squat or you know, try and do some deads. And I like having it like that. Chest day for me is Sunday. I like having my bench days on Sunday. So Sundays is the main movement day. That's the main bench day, and then Wednesday is my shoulders. I do shoulders first, and then I do my bench accessories. So I get a lot of work in with shoulders already. Oh yeah, I can't even flex it right now. I was trying to. Was it last night? What is tonight? Monday. Last night I was in the shower, and I was trying to scrub under my arms, and my inner pecs over here just started fucking cramping up on me. I was like, ooh. But yeah, it's all that volume I've been doing too. I've been trying to. Oh, this motherfucker is sore. But yeah, it's trying to. More times than not, I train. For the most part, I kind of train like more like a bodybuilder, and then I have separate days for my compounds that I just concentrate on the compound itself. And I can really at this age, shit. Even though everybody, oh, you're young, fuck. You from 36 to like in your 20s, you can tell a night and day difference on your recovery. Yeah, my chest is good. It's just muscle stuff from. I moved 11,000 pounds in four sets yesterday. I did 110-pound dumbbells for 4 sets of 25, so it's gonna be sore. And then I did a lot of accessories. I did a full workout yesterday, so yeah, this shit is sore today. It's hurting. I try to get every part of it too. I haven't been doing inclines. I kind of catch my inclines, like my upper chest, with more of an incline fly, so like a cable crossover, like a free motion machine. And instead of coming here, you can bring it up a little bit and get a little bit more upper pecs in there. I don't do barbell inclines anymore. If I'm gonna do like an incline press, it's gonna be a dumbbell. I don't like doing barbell inclines anymore. Just it feels like on the incline barbell, you wanna be wider on the bottom, but you wanna be more narrow up top. And if you take a wider grip on the bottom, which feels better on the bottom, when you lock it out, it feels like you're putting like undue strain on top of certain muscles in your shoulder. So I don't like doing that. Yeah. Especially if you start, like, I had shoulder surgery on this shoulder, so already my shoulder mobility on this shoulder is a little less. Online training, nah, I used to coach a couple of people, but I just seriously, and I didn't charge them. It was just my friends that I was coaching. I still coach one guy, which is one of my close friends, but it's not like an every week thing. It's kind of when I have time to do it, and I try and program him out a couple of weeks, and then check back with him how it's doing, and then try program him out a couple more weeks. But there's only one guy that I'm training currently, and I really don't have time for anybody else. So that's why I don't. And honestly, the only thing I would know how to coach anybody is like their bench and just a regular training split, having your body parts separated along with your compounds to get them all separated enough to where you can hit them all. And even then, you're only going to really be able to hit your squat or your deadlift that week. Like I do squat one week, deadlift the next, squat the next, deadlift the next. I don't squat and deadlift in the same week. If I do, it's like something super mellow, like really mellow. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to like put up more impressive numbers before I even get serious about even thinking about coaching anybody again. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I could do training, but the only, like, form wise, I have a good eye for form, but as far as like building strength in the squat and the deads, I really don't have any kind of numbers backing to justify even coaching anyone in it. Like, I help people out in the gym on what I can see, and everybody I help out always gets like good progress because there's just little tweaks in the form that I can see that make a big difference. But as far as like programming your squat or your deads, I mean, I wouldn't presume to do that. Oh, arm workouts, yeah. You know, the thing about arm workouts is it's really got to be by feel. It's really got to be by feel. And getting different exercises in there to stimulate all the different heads. Like I was having a problem getting my peak back in my biceps. Like when I was younger, I had crazy peak biceps, but as I got bigger and got more body fat and my shoulders and chest got way huger, it was like kind of drowning out the peak of my biceps. So I've been trying to bring my peak back up at the same time of getting like a fuller look on the inside. And only recently, within the past like fucking couple of weeks, I'm actually been able to see a little bit of progress in that. But it's just because there's a couple of exercises that I started throwing in there that I feel hit them like really, really good. You know that preacher one that I do with the cables? That one hits it really good. Nah, I'm not shredded, that's for sure. Yeah, like I said, like when I have more time, I could definitely do it. But right now, I just can't justify the time constraints. You know, like the only guy I coach, that's one of my close buddies that we talk on a weekly basis. So when we talk stories on the phone, then that's when I train his split and his bench, and then I try and give him ideas and help here and there for the other two. But yeah, well, arms, if like your biceps, you can hit them twice a week, but I wouldn't hit them twice hard. I would hit them one time moderate and one time easy. So like I do on Tuesdays and Fridays now, unless I'm going into a big bench. Teach you how? I don't even know how. I mean, I just do it. Yeah, I think you just flex it real quick and then you relax it. You just like give it like a quick flex and then relax it, flex, relax it, flex, relax it, like that. Oh, I've always been able to do that. So. It's harder to do it when it's like fully pumped. Yeah. I don't know what the big deal is. It's not really hard to do. Like if you can do that and like flex it, then you can do the chest dance. Like this is pretty easy to do. Just flex it quick and relax it. Flex, relax. You can do that with your biceps too. And then don't be afraid to try out new exercises for your biceps. Try not to do the same exact ones every week. Like take a couple out and bring a couple others in. You're not going to be able to switch every single one of them up, but you can switch maybe 2 of those up. Yeah, I can do it for as long as I want to straight. Oh, all kinds of pains. Over here was super tender too, because I had my massage girl just obliterate it. Almost feels like she dented my arm. But you can see like there's one, like these are bruises from the cupping, but that one right there, that's an elbow bruise. I didn't even know I had that. I don't have any meal plans, honestly. Like anyone who knows me, they'll tell you that I just eat I eat normally. I honestly eat like a normal person. It's just probably maybe I eat a little more than a normal person, and I'll probably have another meal more than the normal person, and I snack a lot. Like I have a lot of this kinds of shit, and I eat a lot of junk stuff, but I just try and work out harder to offset that. But I have never done any kind of a meal plan. I've never done one of those like cook out all my meals and put them in individual containers and I eat this at this time and I eat this one. I've never done. I just eat normally, especially where I work. The job that I do, like it doesn't allow me to just eat all day. You know, I run heavy equipment machines all day, so. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, the best advice I could give is try not to go too long without eating. Like if you're going like 5-6 hours, that's understandable because you figure my first meal I eat is probably around 6:30 in the morning. Normally I don't eat until like a little after 12. Shit, this thing's gonna fucking die. Hold on, let me get my. Oh, this. Ooh, I am sore. Oh, I gotta get my charger before this shit dies. Yeah, I got my charger over here. Hold on, give me a second. Oh wow, I can show my barbell. Okay, that shit charging? Can't tell. Oh, here. Yeah, that's my other barbell. This is my new Kabuki strength one. Oh, if you can see. I paid a little more for the black oxidation. Oh yeah, the knurling, dude, you guys. The knurling on this thing is fucking awesome. It's like it feels like the most grip that you could get without it tearing your fucking hands apart. So I can't wait to bench with this bar on Sunday. And it's supposed to be the strongest bar on the market. So that's gonna help because I don't know if you see my bench, but I like to come down fast and sink that shit into my chest and hurry and get the quick pause. So if you come down and you hit your chest hard and you just freaking soak it all in and try and stop the weight, normal barbells, they'll fucking butterfly on you. They'll like, the ends of them will do this. And the better the barbell, the less it does that. So the more stiff the barbell, the better for the bench. So that's that. Oh, let me get out of here. Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. Come here. Hi, Coco. Tell him hi. Where's my fucking dude? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, this is the ooh. So yeah, pretty stoked to get that new barbell. This fucking thing. No, I usually only live stream once a week. I don't see myself live streaming again, unless my girlfriend cooks up something else really, really good. Don't do what I do, kids. But yeah, where was I? I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, biceps, yeah. So do your first biceps during the week. That's the main day is the day that you can go heavy on if you're feeling froggy. If not, don't push it. Like it's really easy to kind of get it irritated if you're always constantly hitting it too hard. So always switch it up. If you're gonna go heavy, I would only pick one exercise to go heavy on, and then the rest just do a moderate. And then your second one of the week, dial back the intensity dial the intensity way back, dial the weight back, and then just try and get a pump without using like too much joint and ligament, and try to use more muscle to get the pump. Yeah, that's what I found works for me. Because naturally you can really only get away with so much. You got to keep that in mind. And if we're talking the other stuff on gear, I have no idea. I'll let you know when I take. You know what I mean? I'm sure that the recovery aspect would bring a whole new dimension to the training. But on the same note, I think that it's the same thing like when I just had an 18-year-old kid ask me if I think he should take steroids, and trying to talk some sense into him on why I think he shouldn't until he builds a base. It was almost, I mean, he's one of the real nice kids, but it's just like almost to the point where I felt like I was beating my fucking head on the wall, because it's one of those things that I felt he had his mind made up already. And I'm trying to explain to him, like, okay, you take it now, you're gonna fuck your natural testosterone levels up for the foreseeable future. And what is the outcome, the short-term outcome, like the best possibility thing you could get? You'll get to like 185, maybe 195. You're still going to be under 200 pounds and be on gear. So why don't you get yourself to above that beforehand, and then see what you can really do after you put like 10 years in the game. Yeah, so it's one of those things. So building the fucking base, building a proper strong base. And then not only that, I was trying to find like a way to not tell them so bluntly that you basically don't know what the fuck you're doing at this point. You're that young. You need like another 10 years of training to really call yourself like advanced, and by that time all of the lessons you would have learned, that stuff, like building strength and building size naturally, like the lessons that you'll learn in that is what's going to really set you apart when you finally do decide to jump on. So it was one of those things. I was just like, fuck it. I felt like I was beating my head against a wall. I mean, to each their own if you want to be young and jump on, but I always felt like you're gonna hold back your natural potential. Yeah, pretty easy. I've been able to do it since I can remember. Pretty sure I was able to do it in like fucking 10th grade, something like that. I don't remember if I used to do it before then, but I know I used to do it when I got like 8th grade. I was 149 pounds. By 10th grade I was already like 215, 216. It can be if like it's just constant, anything can be when it's constant, right? But yeah, I mean, coming back to the point of training naturally, I think that people should put like a decent amount of time, because there's valuable lessons to be learned in that. When you're young, you can kind of get away with a lot because you have like a much higher recovery rate. No, that's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? Like you're younger, so you have a higher recovery rate. But as you get older, your training needs to adapt. So if you if you jump on shit and you just keep training at that balls to the walls, bonkers, berserker style, eventually you're gonna fuck your shit up because you've never learned when to properly pull yourself back in order to keep from fucking yourself up. I have no idea what that means. I gotta get a translator thing on here, huh? I thought YouTube had a translator thing in the comments before, but mine doesn't anymore. And I want to know what the hell Krill guys are saying in his videos. That would be nice, huh? This shit is fucking sore. You guys should try that. You guys should try that on your deload. 4 sets of 25 reps with a challenging dumbbell weight. I think I would eventually, but I'd really have to prove myself first. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm completely fine with staying low key. I haven't really achieved anything. And then one of my buddies was talking about one of my buddies on here, and he's a strong motherfucker. That guy is ridiculously strong. I take my hats off to that guy. But he was talking about the drug-free federations, world records, and the placing. And I didn't even realize until I went and looked at it. In the 308s, for all drug-tested federations worldwide, I'm number 27th in the world in the 308s, and in the super heavyweights, I'm number 39th in the world for drug-tested benches. So that was kind of a nice thing. That's all right. I mean, it was unexpected. I didn't ever check. But one of my friends was talking about it, so I was like, oh, let me go look where I'm at. And it was funny because it's like, oh, fucking couple more, I'll be top 25. So maybe, hopefully, the numbers that I'm gonna be trying to hit this February, if I can hit them, maybe that'll put me in the top 25 in at least super heavy. 308s, I'm kind of already there, but I don't see myself dropping weight to make a 308. Probably only just for a couple more minutes. I still gotta go shower. Still gotta go shower and go touchy my girlfriend. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know where I was, but train as hard as you can naturally, and then when you feel, because I always felt that it's not a matter of if but when, because you figure when you're fucking mid-40s, you should already, if you're not on, by the time you're in the mid-40s, you should probably give like serious thought about getting on. And the only reason why I haven't jumped on yet is because I have one more goal that I really want to hit, and I believe that I can do it. I'm getting pretty close to it. So if I can hit that, then I've been wanting to throw away this natty card for a while and see what I can really do. But until I hit that numbers, I'm just gonna keep doing it naturally. You know, it gets pretty fucking irritating when you see other guys making like real quick progress, and yours is just like, you know, just fucking almost seems like it's not moving. And then you do everything right, and you'll get like a little jump, and then you'll get like right there ready to break your fucking all-time strongest records that you've ever done, and then something happens and you fucking start all the way back over here again. But it's a learning process, and that all of that information is like really valuable, because you've been set back and you've built it up again. You've been set back again. You've built it up again multiple times before you know it. It's like you already know the formula to how to get there, and it's just a matter of putting it all together and staying healthy long enough to fucking make that happen. So all of those training lessons, year after year, then you start going decade after decade, and you get like 2 decades in the game, and you realize like you've got a lot of knowledge built up over that time, and that knowledge could be priceless. Oh, what's up, buddy? Josh, Josh from Oahu, from UFC gym. Am I right? Yeah, yeah, I try to, but like I said, like more times than not, I really don't have the time. Oh, chest day today. Right. So you keeping your chest days, you keeping your training smart on that then, right? Ramp yourself up. You ramp yourself up until you feel yourself that you're kind of getting run down. Then you just pull yourself back and give yourself the room to make another running start. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. I used to train balls to the walls every fucking week, and before you know it, you just fall off the cliff and you start all the way the fuck way back down there. Oh, okay. I'm horrible with names, but I'm sure if I saw your face, I'd be like, "Hey, you fucker." Hey, I always say it's Dunbar's number. I can only remember 150 people. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this fucker is. Oh, whew. You guys gotta try that on your deload, man. Yeah, just try flex, just try flex like that, and then that's basically all you need. You just pop it, like just flex it one time, and then relax it, flex it, relax it, flex it, relax it, and the harder you flex it, the higher it goes. Oh, I missed that one. Currently, no, no, no. They they ended up having to get a new place, so they're in the process right now of getting a new place. I think they should be up and running by like December or January. So I just been training at PIF right now, just making do with what I got available over there. But yeah, we're still in contact. I think they're him and some of the girls is training at his house. No, I definitely can, but I won't. Might injure myself. it's Super Macho Man can do that from Punch Out. All right, all right. I'm probably gonna be heading off here. Oh, like I said, my chest is killing me from yesterday's workout. It hurts just to do that. Oh, okay. Where at? Cali? What state you in? Cali. Oh, I miss Cali. Yeah, I miss Cali. I want to go back. Hopefully, we get another opportunity for another job up there. Raja. Yeah, I was working on for a little over 4 months. We were working on Apple Campus 2. Schneider National Company. All right. Yeah, driving truck is pretty cool. Me and my friend was just talking about that. Like, I wonder if these guys, like, cause I mean, other than the shifting of the gears, like everything seems pretty straightforward, right? So it would seem like a lot less stressful of a job than like critical digging, like how I'm doing. But always, I take my hat off to truck drivers because I drive that around the job, but I would not trust myself to come down a big hill with a big load. I would not trust myself. On a flat ground on the job, I can do it, but on the highway, Yeah, yeah, heavy equipment is, I've been doing it for a long time, and luckily the foremans that I've worked for and the operators that I've learned from over the years, especially when I was a fucking hard-headed apprentice, when I used to not ever listen. Just all of the valuable experiences from that, man, it really sets you apart, especially with our company, bro. You gotta be on fucking hammer for even last. So a lot of the times it can be stressful, but if you can rise to that challenge and step your game up, then it's really rewarding, just being kind of thought of on that same level as all those old timers that you've always looked up to. Yeah, in Cali, dude, they're like our company when we was up there. Fuck, they was having a hard time getting operators, man. They was clearing out all the benches up there. They was like fucking. They had a hard time getting operators. That's why they had to bring guys in from Hawaii. So we got the opportunity to go up there and kick some ass, and that was a fucking amazing experience. I loved it up there. Cali is awesome. I've always loved California. I mean, I can really see myself living there one day. Right now, like I said, probably not, because I just don't have the time. I'm with Goodfellow Brothers. I've been with them for a while now. Yeah. Ooh. Oh man. This fucker is so. Ooh. Yeah, dude. Clifford. They're up at they just started another phase at Hokulea. Clifford is one of the, when I was an apprentice, he was still an operator, and he's one of the guys that really took me under their wing. Him, Sam Peck, so a lot of those old timers, Barry, I mean, a lot of those old timers took me under their wing and fucking helped me out. And dude, Clifford is awesome. Fucking Clifford, he's still one of the best operators around. Clifford and Sam, they're still both fucking hammers. They're just awesome. Yeah, I've seen those guys do some fucking pretty amazing things, man. The shit that I seen them do still blows my mind. That's like that generation. That's the guys that I really look up to, and who really taught me a lot, and my brother too, but he's more of a fucking scream the shit out of me until I learn, right? Luckily he's not bigger than me, huh? I'd feel bad for everybody if he walked around at my size, because oh man. Over here, there's really not like a lot happening around over here. Like it's right now it's kind of slow. Like other than our few jobs that we do have, but I know Cali, dude. If you're in Cali, bro, apply over there, seriously, because Cali is booming. All of Cali is booming. That's where you want to get in. We have a job there that's like, it's like a 14-year job in Sacramento. Just move back here or move back to Cali. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, cause oh fuck, we have a 14-year job in Sacramento that I was trying to get on, but I ended up on these ones, and this one is, I'm gonna be here for like at least another year on this job, so, and it's pretty critical, so just trying to do my best on that one. But yeah, I was trying to get to that California job because Fuck, dude. We got a bunch of big jobs over there. I'd like to get on that 14-year one. They got something like 16,000 house pads they gotta make. It's like the job site is like 38,000 acres or some shit like that. And now they're gonna have a lot more work with all that fire, all the fire stuff. Fuck, dude. I would go back. I would go back, man. I would go back. If I was you, go back there, because those fuckers gonna be cranking and all the companies gonna be looking for guys. Yeah. Yeah, man. We even had to find we had to make room on our crew for a couple of the other operators that were crushing. But we got enough work to keep them busy. We set it up right. I can set it up right. I can just dig. I can just fucking dig, and they just come in behind me and backfill, and we can get some good footage like that. So that way I don't ever really have to, well, until we run out of Tritons and I gotta stop and we gotta pave again. But yeah, dude, this fucking job is awesome. It's hard, it's challenging, but we've got a good enough grasp of it that me and my grade setter, we just fucking jam. We just jam. We already know what we want. We already know what's got to be done. We just do it. They just let us go. They just turn us loose, and we just try and fucking hit as much as we can every day and just kick ass. And I like it like that, you know. It's the critical kind of stuff. Then kind of slows you down a little bit, but yeah, fucking water lines everywhere. Laterals everywhere, fucking power lines above your head everywhere. And when we get onto the other side of the road, it's even gonna be worse. I'm looking at the other side, I'm like, oh fuck, bro, how are we going to do that? The fucking lines is so low that I'm gonna have to be stretched way out. Just how the fuck am I gonna load that truck on the but I'll figure it out. Man. That's the good thing about it. It's fucking exciting. Yeah. And get traffic right there. We stay closed down one side of the road. But I don't want to talk too much about job stuff. Yeah, on top. Yeah. But I better get going so I can get some sleep for tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Look back at my meal. And alright, you guys, take it easy. Raja. Shoots.